Let's begin in child pose. Focus on your breathing and relax into the pose. Hold child pose for 10 breaths. Release and come to your hands and knees. And begin with tabletop hip circle. Start circling our hips to the right. Just pay attention how it feels. If there is any tightness, now gently start circling your hips to the left side. Release and come to a neutral table pose. Keep your shoulders on top of your wrist and the hips on top of your knee. Begin with cat-cow. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, arch your spine, lift your chest forward, gaze forward. Exhale, round your spine towards the ceiling. Drop your head and draw your abdominals in towards your spine. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine and engage your core. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine and engage your core. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine and engage your core. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine and engage your core. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine and engage your core. Return back to your neutral spine, tuck your toes. Move back and come into your downward dog. Walk your heels for 3 more breaths. Now walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana 1. Keep your legs hip-width apart and relax your neck. Rest your tummy on your thighs and hold your toes with your fingers. Remain in the pose for 10 breaths. Release. Inhale halfway up, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana 2. This time bring your palms under your heels, remain in the pose for 10 breaths. Release. And gently roll your spine up and come into your standing pose, Tadasana. Move into the front of the mat. Prepare for sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine to the half. Exhale, bend your knees and bring both palms down. Bring your right leg back, left leg back. Move into your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Remain in downward dog for a count of 5 breaths. Inhale, bring your right leg up, then bring it forward, close to the right palm. Drop your left knee down, inhale and open the chest. Exhale, bring your left leg close to the right. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up into your standing pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine to the half. Exhale, bend your knees and bring both palms down. Left leg back, right leg back. Move into your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Remain in downward dog for a count of 5 breaths. Inhale, bring your left leg up, then bring it forward, close to the left palm. Drop your right knee down. Inhale and open the chest. Bring your right leg close to your left. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up into your standing pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine to the half. Exhale, bend your knees and bring both palms down. Bring your right leg back, left leg back. Move into your plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold downward dog for 1 breath. Inhale, bring your right leg up. Then bring it forward and drop your left knee to the mat. Align your right knee right on top of your ankle. Gently rotate your top of the right hip outwards by rolling your right foot onto its outer side. Bring your forearms flat on the ground. Hold for 5 breaths. Gently release and slide your right foot under the body. Extend your left leg behind you and lower your hips to the ground. Exhale and walk your hands forward. Hold for 1 minute. Gently come out of the pose and move back to your downward dog. Inhale, bring your right leg forward. Left leg. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold and come all the way to your standing pose. Let's do the other side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen your spine to the half. Exhale, bend your knees and bring both palms down. Bring your left leg back, right leg back. Move into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold downward dog for one breath. Inhale, bring your left leg up, then bring it forward and drop your right knee to the mat. Align your left knee right on top of your ankle. Gently rotate your top of the left hip outwards by rolling your left foot onto its outer side. Bring your forearms flat on the ground. Hold for 5 breaths. Gently release and slide your left foot underneath the body. Extend your right leg behind you and lower your hips. Exhale and walk your hands forward. Hold for 1 minute. Release and come back to your downward dog. Inhale and bring your left leg forward. Right leg. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. And come all the way to your standing pose. Standing in Tadasana, bring your right foot to the inside of your left inner thigh. Hold your tree pose for 3 breaths. On your next exhale, bring your right knee close to your abdomen. Bring your hands to your heart. Slightly bend your left leg and stretch your right leg behind you and drop your chest. Hold for 3 breaths. Release and bring your right knee close to your abdomen. Bring your left palm to the outside of the right knee. Extend your arm to the side and turn towards your right side. Hold for 1 breath. Then drop your right leg back. Prepare for Trikonasana. Inhale, open your arms to the side, palm facing down. Exhale, lean towards your left side. Keep your right arm in line with your left arm. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, come up into your reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, come to the center and bring your right hand to the outside of your left leg. and your left arm up into Parvita Trikonasana. Hold for 3 breaths. Release and come up. Turn your hips to face over your left leg. Bring your palms to your back into a prayer pose or hold onto your elbows. Big inhale. Press into the left foot and lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward into your Parsvottanasana. Bring your nose in the middle of your kneecap. Relax in the pose for 5 breaths. Inhale, drop your arms and lift halfway. Exhale, bend your right knee and come to your half lunge. Inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Hold for 5 breaths. Release, keep your right hip in line with the left knee. Extend your left leg forward and exhale to your half split. Remain in the pose for 5 breaths. Gently release and move back and come all the way into your sitting. With left leg extend and right leg bend. Your right heel is touching your left inner thigh, spine is long. Begin with Janu Shirshasana series. Inhale, bring your left hand back, palm flat. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left shin. Exhale, turn to your left side, keeping your spine straight. Hold for 5 breaths. Release. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hold your heels with both hands. Remain in the pose for 10 breaths. Release and bring your left palm to the inner of your left leg. Turn your hips to the side. Inhale, lift your right arm with a shoulder rotation. Exhale, bring your left ear close to the left leg. Keep your left toes flexed and hold the pose for 5 breaths. Inhale, lift your body and bring your right palm flat to the side. Exhale, push into the mat with your left heel and lift your hips up. Hold for 3 breaths. Release. Bend your right knee, foot flat, and keep a fist distance between your right foot and your left leg. Wrap your right arm around the front of your right shin, bringing your upper arm shoulders come forward. Now drop your left arm behind your back, reaching to join your hands. Bind your hands together behind your back. And on your next exhale, fall forward. Hold the pose for 5 breaths. Release. On your next inhale, reach your right foot with your left hand. Lift your foot up, extend your leg. And on your next exhale, turn to your right side, hold for 5 breaths. Release. Bring your hands several inches behind you, fingers pointing towards your back. Inhale and lift into your modified reverse plank. Keep your left toes active. Hold for 3 breaths. Release. Extend your right leg next to your left. Bring your hands several inches behind you, fingers pointing towards your back. Keep your toes active. Inhale and lift yourself into reverse plank. Hold for 3 breaths. And then gently release back into your Uttanasana. Inhale and lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward into your Paschimottanasana. Hold for 10 breaths. Release and center yourself. Bring your sole of your feet close to your pubic bone. Heels are touching each other. Keeping your spine straight, exhale, lean forward into your Baddha Konasana. Hold for 10 breaths. Gently release and come into your hands and knees. Begin with cat-cow. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, open the chest. Exhale, round your back and engage your core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round your back, engage your core. Inhale, lift your tailbone up, open the chest. Exhale, round your back, engage your core. Inhale, lift your tailbone up and open the chest. Exhale, round your back, engage your core. Move to your neutral spine, tuck your toes, and gently move back and come into your downward dog. Walk your heels side to side. Hold for 3 more breaths. And then gently come into your standing pose, Tadasana. Moving to the front of the mat. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right inner thigh. Remain in tree pose for 3 breaths. On your next exhale, bring your left knee close to your abdomen. Bring your hands to your heart. Slightly bend your right leg and stretch your left leg behind you. Drop your chest. Hold for 3 breaths. Release and bring your left knee close to your abdomen. Bring your right palm to the outside of your left knee. Extend your arm to the side and turn towards your left side. Hold for 1 breath. Then drop your left leg back. Prepare for Trikonasana. Inhale, open your arms to the side, palms facing down. Exhale, lean towards your right side. Keep your left arm in line with your right arm. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale and come up. Reverse Trikonasana. Exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg and bring your right arm up into Parvita Trikonasana. Hold for 3 breaths. Release and come up. Turn your hips to face over your right leg. Bring your palms to your back into a prayer pose or hold to your elbow. Big inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fall forward into your Parsvattanasana. Bring your nose in the middle of your kneecap. Relax in the pose for 5 breaths. Gently release. Drop your arms and lift halfway. Exhale, bend your left knee and come into your half lunge. Inhale, hands to your heart. Exhale, bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Hold the pose for 5 breaths. Release and keep your left hip in line with the right knee. Extend your right leg forward and exhale to your half split. Remain in the pose for 5 breaths. And then gently come out of the pose and move back and come all the way into your sitting. Your right leg is extended and the left leg is bent. Your left heel is touching your right inner thigh, spine is long. Inhale, bring your right hand back, palm flat. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right shin. Exhale, turn to your right side, keeping your spine straight. Hold for 5 breaths. Release. On your next inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Hold your heel with both hands. Remain in the pose for 10 breaths. Now release the pose and bring your right palm to the inner of your right leg. Turn your hips to the side. Inhale, lift your left arm up with a shoulder rotation. Exhale and bring your right ear close to the right leg. Keep your toes flexed and hold the pose for 5 breaths. Inhale and lift your body and bring your left palm flat to the side. Exhale, push into the mat with your right heel and lift your hips up. Hold for 3 breaths. Release. And this time bend your left knee, foot flat. And keep a fist distance between your left foot and your right leg. Wrap your left arm around the front of your left shin, bringing your upper arm shoulder come forward. Now drop your right arm behind your back, reaching to join your hands. Bind your hands together behind your back. Exhale, fall forward. Hold the pose for 5 breaths. Release. And on your next inhale, reach your left foot with your right hand and lift your leg up. Extend the leg, and on your next exhale, turn to your left side. Hold for 5 breaths. Release. Bring your hands several inches behind you, fingers pointing towards your back. Inhale and lift into a modified reverse plank pose. Keep your right toes active, hold for 3 breaths. Gently release and extend your left leg next to your right. Bring your hands several inches behind you, fingers pointing towards your back. Keep your toes active. Inhale and lift into your reverse plank. Hold for 3 breaths. Release into your Dandasana. Inhale and lift your arms up. Exhale, fall forward into your Paschimottanasana. Hold for 5 breaths. Gently come up and move back into your sitting pose, Dandasana. Prepare for Upavista Konasana. Now is the time to use a block if you have one, and separate your legs as wide as you can. Flex your feet, inhale and lift your torso up. Exhale, bend forward from your waist. Use the block under your forehead for support. Remain in this asana for 2 minutes. Now gently come out of the pose and bend your knees and hug your knees to the chest. Drop your forehead to your knees. Hold for a count of 10 breaths. Release, then lay back on your mat. Turn to your right side. Lift your right shoulder up and bring your right elbow down to the side, palm flat. Keep your right leg stretched and bend your left knee and bring it over your right leg. Inhale and lift your hip and the left arm up. Hold for 5 breaths. And gently release and change. Turn to your left side. Lift your left shoulder up, bring your left elbow down to the side, palm flat. Keep your left leg stretched and bend your right knee and bring it over your left leg. Lift your right foot to your toes. Inhale and lift your hip and right arm up. Hold for 5 breaths. Release and lay back on your mat. With knees bent. Hold the knees to the chest. Then gently allow your legs to fall open. Keep your feet turned out equally. Relax your arms on the floor by your side, leaving a space between your torso and your arms. Keep your palms up, relax your shoulder blades. Lengthen your neck and relax in your final pose, Shavasana. Namaste.